I've held at Margaret W. Wong and Associates. Today we are live with Margaret W. Wong, immigration attorney in the United States, and also managing partner for Margaret W. Wong and Associates with locations in 9 cities across the country. We have some questions today for Margaret Wong, but first we're going to ask her about the proclamation that came out on June 22nd, and that was when President Donald Trump said that he was suspending entry of aliens who present a risk to the U.S. labor market following the coronavirus outbreak. He had 2 parts to the proclamation. It was suspension of entry. It was an extension of his April 22nd suspension of entry to the U.S. for most immigrants, and also preventing non-citizens from seeking H-1B and other non-immigrant visas. So, Margaret, would you please tell us a little bit about that proclamation?
Yes. Basically, what he's saying is that there are 4 types of visa involved: L1, H-1B, H-2B, and J visas. If you don't have a stamp in passport, and if you're not already in America by April 22nd of 2020, you would not be able to come back to America until at least the end of December 2020. So let me give you an example. I have a friend who went to Venezuela to meet a friend and wants to come on vacation and wants to come back. His L1A is already approved, and he needs only to go to the American embassy to stamp a passport. So it's an entry visa. Number 1, American embassy services in Venezuela has been suspended anyway, which means that he will have to go to another country to get a stamp. Now President Trump is saying it doesn't matter, as long as you don't have a stamp yet, we are not going to give you a stamp to come back to America to keep working for the employer. That's the first thing. So let me give you another example. I went back to Hong Kong to see the umbrella movement because I'm worried about my mom. And I want to come back because my boss said I have an emergency project, I need you to come back. So I said, okay, no problem, I'll just go get my visa and I'll come back. Because of this sudden change in law, and because I was not in America by June 22nd, because now I'm still in Hong Kong, I would not be able to come back because I did not go to the American embassy to get that passport stamped, even though the American embassy services are still open or will be open. Nobody's getting that stamp. So how does that differ from the April 22nd proclamation? The April 22nd proclamation is saying that, I think there's a problem with our Facebook.
Louder, just talk louder.
Oh, I need to talk louder,
Yeah.
I'm very sorry. So the April proclamation is that it only applies to green card holders. So let me give you another example. My mom sponsored me 8 years ago. I'm waiting for my visa call. The visa call came and is scheduled in May. Now, what President Trump is saying, after April, there will be no green card approval for certain people unless there's an exception until December 2020. So right now, what America is becoming is that even if I got into the quota of that H-1B, the 65,000 or the 300,000 MBA students, foreign students get the H-1B, and if I'm waiting for my visa approval in Hong Kong, in Venezuela, and anywhere, I still cannot come back until after December 2020. So it's really not very good news.
Thank you, Ms. Wong, for that description of the proclamation. We have some questions from viewers about about their various issues with immigration law. The first one is I came to the US with my daughter in November of 2018. I was detained for 14 days and released. I was interviewed for my asylum on November of 29th, 2018. Some volunteer attorneys filled out my asylum application in November. Should I apply for a work permit? I was told that was the next step.
Yes, that's actually a very good question, and it goes to the second proclamation of President Trump on June 22nd. So this question is, I filed my asylum in 2018. I already did my fingerprints. I may or may not have my interview. Can I get a work permit? Absolutely. You could get a work permit after 151 days after the filing of that asylum. Now, the next question is, the second part of the proclamation of the president is that if you file asylum, which is a 589, after August 25th of 2020, you would not be able to apply for the work permit until after 365 days after the first filing of the asylum application. So now my recommendation for all of you and all of us is that apply the 589 now, at least prior to August 25th of 2020, so you can at least get the work permit after 365 days. And if you don't apply before August 25th, but apply after August 25th, if you have been here more than 1 year, you would not be able to get the work permit ever. So be very careful. So all extension of work permit on C8, you could only extend it after 365 days after the filing of the 589. I think we also have a problem with our Facebook, do we? Because I see all our people walking around. So can you all hear me? If not, let us know, because we are looking at your chat, I think.
Right.
Yes, okay, no problem.
Well, thank you, Ms. Wong. If you wish to schedule a consultation with us, you may call us at 216-566-9908. You may also text us at the same phone number, 216-566-9908. You may email us at info@imwong.com. You may also get further information on our website at www.imwong.com. We have another question here. Regarding the proclamation, my impression is that the proclamation involves suspension and limitation on entry. It's not clear to me whether this applies to aliens already in the U.S. Can you please confirm? Thank you.
That's a very good question. So the question is, if I'm already here, I'm holding an H-1B visa, or I'm holding an H-2 visa, or I'm holding an L-1 or J visa, does it apply to you? Absolutely not. The three proclamation, one in April 2020, one in June 22nd, 2020, applies to only people who stays in America, who is out of America. The asylum case applies to the people who are here. So people who are here and apply for asylum, you have to wait for 365 days later to apply for work permit, unless you already applied the asylum before August 25th, or unless you already have the work permit for the 2 years, and it only applies to C8, which is asylum work permit. C11, it also applies, but it's a parole work permit, which is more and more difficult. Parole really applies to the older days, where a lot of Vietnamese refugees came, and then later on, to avoid them getting Medicaid, Medicare, welfare, we got it into parole, because there was a refugee status for a long time. Like Chilean, they came on refugee status and later on parole. So those were the old law, but now parolees are very difficult now.
Thank you, Ms. Wong. If you wish to schedule a consultation with Margaret W. Wong, you may call 216-566-9908. You may also text 216-566-9908 or email us at info@imwong.com, or for further information, go to our website at www.imwong.com. We have a third question. My husband and I applied for asylum 1 year ago. Now we have a work permit. Will we be able to renew it?
Yes, 100%, because you already applied for asylum more than 365 days ago, and you have a work permit probably after 7 to 9 months. So your work permit should be good for another 1.5 years, because all C8 is good for 2 years. That's another new law about 3-4 years ago. So 180 days before the C8 is denied, it's finished, you could apply for another 765. Now you have to pay $410 for each application for extension of 2 years. The first C8 is free, is included in the, in other fees, but the second C8 you have to pay $410, all right?
Thank you, Ms. Wong. If you wish to contact Ms. Wong for a consultation, you may call us at 216-566-9908 or text us at 216-566-9908. You may also email us at info@imwong.com, or for further information, you can look at our website at www.imwong.com. We have another question here, and we understand that the sound on this broadcast is not the best it should be, but we'll improve that. Here's the question. When does this new rule with the work authorization start? Will that affect the cases that are already running?
No. It only starts for 589 filed after August 25th of 2020. It also only applies to people who file more than after 1 year of entry, be it illegal entry or legal entry. Let me give you an example. So on September 1st, I filed asylum for someone who came to America in 2015. Could I get a work permit after 365 days after September 1st of 2020? Makes it, can I file for 765 after September 2nd of 2021? The answer is yes, you can apply, but it will be denied. So really, you would not be granted a work visa. Let me give you another example. I came to America legally on March 1st of 2020. On September 1st, I filed the 589, and on September 2nd of 2021, could I file and obtain a work permit? The answer is yes, because you filed the work permit, the 589, within 1 year of entry. So after 365 days, you could also file the work permit, and it should be granted. Then once you get the work permit, which is a C8 after 2 years, so you should get a grant. Let's assume on September 2nd of 2023, actually 21, 22, 23, yes, 23. So can I apply for extension? Yes, you can start applying for extension on June 2nd of 2023 to get yourself another C8 work permit. Currently, the C8 work permit is $410 for the first extension, but was the second work permit. The first one is free.
Thank you, Ms. Wong. If you wish to schedule a consultation with Ms. Wong, you may call 216-566-9908. You may also text us at the same phone number. You may email us at info@imwong.com, or for further information, you may look at our website at www.imwong.com. That website is also available in Chinese and Spanish, so you go to the top of that website and you can toggle between the languages. We do have a Miss Chadada texting us during this video, and she has asked the question, Ms. Wong suggests, what should I do? My I-140 is approved, priority date October 2016. My parents became U.S. citizen in 2018. Is it advisable for my parents to apply for green card family-based for me as I am still single, or should I just wait for EB2 as approved? I am from India.
Okay, that's a very, very good question. The problem now is it's only the Indian and the Chinese. The line is like, for the Chinese it's about 4 or 5 years. For the Indians it's more than 10 years. That's a very good question. Anytime there's an employment-based green card, you have EB1, EB2, EB3. This is a very smart young woman and young man because she already have an EB2. That means that she has master or PhD degree waiting. 2016, right now, 2016 to 2020, you was waited for 4 years. So you have another probably at least 6 years to wait, 7 years to wait. The question is, my mom will become a green card or citizen in 2018. Should I absolutely file? In fact, it seemed like the parents became citizen in 2018 and she's single, which means that the parents already have green card in 2013. So I would have filed in 2013 or whenever. The I-130, you can get that form to USCIS.gov, and it's like maybe $500-600. In my days, when I filed for my family, it's only like $35-25. So fees have really gone up. Whenever there's an opportunity to file as a citizen for a single child, a green card for a single child, another EB for 3 or 1, file it. One is not mutually exclusive with each other. So one day, what happens if I marry a green card holder? Absolutely file it. Because you are in status, marrying a green card holder, quota open, now you can even file for adjustment to that of a green card because quota open. What happens one day I marry a citizen? Absolutely file it because I'm in status. Even if I'm out of status, I can adjust to that of a green card. So immigration law really is a lot of fun. It's not like, oh, today I filed this, oh, tomorrow I filed that, or just file some forms. It's really sophisticated, complicated, and rumor is that I've been only doing immigration for 45 years. Rumor is that immigration law now are tougher than tax law, which in my younger days, tax is always known to be the most difficult. The smartest kids go into tax practices or patent practices because in patent law you need engineering and mathematics. But now immigration law is probably the most sophisticated and the most wonderful and happy, not under the current president, practice in the world, I think.
Thank you, Ms. Wong. If you wish to schedule a consultation with Ms. Wong, you may call 216-566-9908. She does have 9 locations around the country, so there may be one local to you. You may text us also at the same phone number, 216-566-9908. You may email us at info@imwong.com. You may also get more information on our website at www.imwong.com. Ms. Jadada has a follow-up comment. She has a PhD. Is there anything else she could consider?
Oh, PhD is already the best, the best, the best. So it's good because PhD, you can, if you have like important impact, high level publications, a lot of citations. Now PhD is different from MD, is different from JD. Most JD like us, we either become professors or judges or lawyers. So we are practicing lawyers. But PhDs are different. Most of them either become professors, but most of them do research. So absolutely, you can do an EB-11 case. You save a waiting time for another 2 or 3 or 5 years. But now EB-11 is also very backed up. So definitely keep publishing, keep making your name known, get yourself into magazines and newspapers with important publications, citations, honors, awards. It applies to 1 to 5% of the top scientists in the world. All the famous squash players, tennis players, musicians, Olympians, they're all EB11. So congratulations, key publications, do a EB11. So now you already have EB2. Your parents already have probably family 2B or family 2A. That's why it behooves us when the parents are green card holders to file. So when parents become a citizen, you run between family 2B and family 2A. And then, of course, keep your publishing article published, now you're EB1. You already covered all the bases. And congratulations, kid.
Thank you, Ms. Wong. If you wish to schedule a consultation with Ms. Wong, please call 216-566-9908. You may also text us at the same phone number. If you wish to email, you can do so at info@imwong.com. Or for further information, look at our website at www.imwong.com. We have an interesting question here. Mr. Jeff Lee is in our New York area, and he's wondering, is the New York office open for physical meeting appointments?
Our New York office is not open for physical meeting appointments. Our Columbus office and Nashville office are open. I will see you on Facebook, but we do have staff there with shields and with plexiglass. But our New York office is absolutely not open. We have our office managers are partner in charge. Is setting up a plan. I'm the first one to say no way, but they would like to reopen, but for now we're not reopening. It's just too dangerous for the safety of our staff. And with today's communication with Zoom, Facebook, with everything, you could drop off documents, I think, but I really would like them not to see clients. But they are having a plan.
Ms. Wong, is there a way for a client to meet with you over the phone or via video?
Yes, I do phone consultations all the time. I Facebook, I Zoom. I'm in the office every morning at about 6:15, 5:30 in the morning. I love my job. And from you, I'm learning. I'm not just trying to, of course I need to make a living, but right now I'm not getting paid as a virus. But more than that, from your questions, I know what my clients want. I know what you hear. I know what countries is bad, what countries are doing all right. Because any time a country fell or they're not doing well, my consults, the people from that country are always calling us and say, oh, my brother, my sister, my family, my this and that. So it's wonderful what I do.
Thank you for that question, Mr. Lee. If you wish to schedule a consultation with Ms. Wong, you may call 216-566-9908. You may also email us at info@imwong.com. Or for further information and news updates, look at our website at www.imwong.com. Note that the website is available in multiple languages, so you can look at those language links at the top of the website. We don't have any further questions. Ms. Wong, is there any news about immigration that you feel people around the country should know about?
If you are in America, my recommendation is don't leave the country yet, because we don't know what other visas our administration would start saying you cannot come back. For now, it's only green card with certain exceptions and the 4 types of non-immigrant visa. It does not apply to TN visa, which is a free trade for Canadians and Mexicans. It also does not apply to E3s for Singaporeans in some other countries. It also does not apply to like E-visas, where Korean people have, South Korean have it, Taiwanese have it, Hong Kong doesn't, China don't, and Mexican does, and Colombia does, but Venezuela don't. So these are E. So think of other visas if you want to work in America, and think of how to get a tourist visa is not being canceled. And because of the COVID, the flights are canceled, but if you could manage to get on a flight into America or out of America, it's not a problem. So things are not as bad as it looks. We just have to bear with it. There's always times that goes up, but there's times that comes down. Now is a very down time with COVID, with bad news from our government. But somehow I think things will go back up. We couldn't go any more down, right?
Thank you, Ms. Wong. If If you wish to schedule a consultation with Margaret Wong, please call us at 216-566-9908. You may email us at info@imwong.com, or for further information, look on our website at www.imwong.com. That's all the time we have today, so we'd like to thank Ms. Wong so much for your time. It's been great to be able to get you on Facebook Live today, and definitely would also like people to know that they can contact Ms. Wong through the Facebook page, ask questions on Ms. Wong's Facebook page, and she will get you a response back as soon as she can. Thank you so much. Again, next Thursday we'll be doing this program at the same time at 12:30 Eastern Time, and then we also have on our Facebook Spanish page, we have a Spanish bilingual program, Facebook Live, on Wednesdays at 10:30. So thank you so much for joining us today, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you.